Hey everyone, my name is Jess Cosberny. I'm coming to you from Young Yolks today in regards to child wellness, child nutrition. I am very fortunate to be finishing up a health coaching program with the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, IIN, and been a yoga student for 20 years now, and the mom of two small kids. So I feel like I might have something to add to this topic of conversation, knowing that it is a constant work in progress. How do you feed your kids in a way that both makes them and you feel good? And what does good mean to you? So 5 quick things about that. The first I wanted to tell you is that the biggest thing is about increasing visibility. So, I have my yoga mat on my bedroom floor, so I have to step over it every single time I walk through my bedroom to remind me that you get on my yoga mat, sit down on my meditation cushion, do the work. And so I think that's the first tip is increase your visibility around healthy whole foods. Cut apples, put them in your go bag, cut up a bunch of fresh veggies for after school and before dinner when the kids are like, oh, I'm hungry. It's really surprising what they eat when they say they're hungry. Place a bowl of raw nuts, seeds, and dried fruit on your table. Who knows, maybe my oldest says he doesn't like almonds, but every once in a while he'll pop an almond in his mouth, and you're just building awareness around those taste and flavor profiles. The second thing is that small efforts made consistently add up to big results. And so something is better than nothing. You guys know that's my favorite motto these days. And so, you might not be able to have a plethora of fresh veggies and fruits in your homes. So that's okay. Something's better than nothing. Look at canned produce, fresh, flash frozen fruits and vegetables, whole foods in any form. It is, I want to say better, but maybe that's not you're closer towards the original goal of providing your family whole foods. So go for any of those out there, canned, preserved, things of that nature, before you grab a bag of potato chips. The third is like yoga, like our practice, it's not perfect. And so keep in mind that we need to look at our child's diet from a week-long perspective. So one meal, one snack does not make or break the health of our child. And so I'm a big proponent in listening to the cravings and allowing the ebbs and flow of our experience. So just because my child doesn't eat any leafy greens today doesn't mean that tomorrow their bodies won't be wanting to make up for that deficit. The same goes with nutrients like meats and so on and so forth. It's okay if there's little protein in their diets from a meal to meal standpoint. Their bodies will crave, and their likes will increase for those certain foods. So throughout the week, they have a more balanced experience than a singular meal, a singular day. It's not perfect, so give them space for it to level out. The fourth this is a big one, right? You are the teacher. In our yoga practice, as an instructor, I look to you as the practitioner in being your best guide, in training that voice to listen to. And so consider that voice and know that your role of responsibility is the food, right? You buy the food for your child. And so if that inner teacher is telling you something about that inner food, then change the actionable step. Make the decision to buy different. I did this the other day. I'm like, oh, these gummy bears, like who buys the gummy bears? That's me. So, hey, change the conversation, right? Pick up something different. I'm also a big proponent of like you vote with your dollar. And so that's why you'll see our household, we're very fortunate to be able to purchase as much organic. Oh, that's another thing, like organic, great. Conventional, awesome. Like just start increasing your choices, right? And then the last thing is minimize the noise, chitoriti in your head, so that that noise that tells you that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not successful enough, that that ego, you know, tries to step on you and make you feel like junk all day long. And that's the same thing with the noise around health and nutrition. The inner teacher within you is going to guide you in a direction. And so, what is that voice? And then, can you minimize the noise? So, look at, I don't want to say do not follow, but you know, social media is a big proponent. Commercials on TV, taking your kids to the grocery store. I can tell you that I make much better choices at the grocery store, what I feed my children, when they're not with me versus when they're with me. I know some of us don't have that opportunity, but we could do curbside pickup or something along those lines, so that we are making better decisions when it comes to food, because that is our role, right? Our role is to provide the food and the times in which they eat, and then it's their responsibility to choose what to eat and how much of it. And so minimize that noise. You are the teacher. It's a practice, it's not perfect. Small efforts made consistently go a long way, and increase your visibility around the foods that you do want to encourage. I wish you all luck in providing this and making it happen, and doing the best we can, right? Every single day we get stronger and stronger. Namaste.